Woodley Festival shall be here very, very soon, and I can assure you that many people are very excited. Yes, of course, next weekend, starting of course on the 8th of March, will be the beginning of this year's Woodley Festival. 3 whole weekends throughout March full of fantastic talent. And you'll never get bored, because nothing lasts for more than 5 minutes, quite literally. There'll be music such as piano and brass, there'll be public speaking, and many other different things going on as well. Creative story writing, where you have to make up a story from 3 words in just a couple of minutes. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley from me, Jack Wright, and as we're standing right outside the home of the Woodley Festival, we of course are outside the Oakwood Centre. Well, a day that is especially on its way is of course Pancake Day. This Tuesday at Christchurch from 5 PM they're having a pancake evening, so you'll be able to enjoy all sorts of different kinds of pancakes and different things going on there. It should be a great evening. Well, in May we welcome the new minister, Andy Baker, who will be the new minister at the Baptist Church, and he'll be introduced to everybody. Also coming up at Christchurch in over 2 months' time, on Saturday the 10th of May, shall be the Great Spring Fair that they hold every year. It's always very successful, from 10 AM till 1 PM. And there'll be many different stalls and different fun activities inside the building and outside the building too. Well, maybe you've been taking part at Park Run at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning, or maybe you've been walking the dog around Woodford Park, but of course you will have noticed the absence of a hedge near the road. This is of course to make way for the Great War Memorial. 24 tons of absolute great stone, shaped and standing tall in the air, so you'll see it as you're driving by in your car along, of course, Headley Road. Well, the Bull and Checkers are having live music often on a Saturday, and of course the Thatchers do too. The Thatchers down by, of course, South Lake, which is probably quite a nice day to be out today, as it is a very pleasant Saturday. Well, the Woodley and Early Arts Group is also takes place here at the Oakwood Centre. It's on the last Thursday of every month, so the last Thursday of every month, and they have many different talks and presentations and demonstrations from different people, and of course soon will be their annual exhibition, so you'll have to go along and support it and see some of the great work that people have put together for the Woodley and Early Arts Group. Well, the Beechwood Vets is certainly a great vet. We have Easy Pet Care at the other end of the precinct, of course, which used to be home of the Parkside Woodley Doctor's Surgery, and of course that has moved above Lidl's now, so Easy Pet Care is in its new home. And of course Beechwood Vets we have here, and I can tell you that Beechwood Vets are fantastic. They've worked on many of my or helped many of my animals, such as Sam, George and Oliver, my dogs that I've had, and of course Sophie, Arthur, Albert, Lucia, Lily, Ruby and Rufus. They've helped many of my cats and dogs at different times, and probably the hamster, rabbit and guinea pig, if they got to see the guinea pig, that is. Now of course, hopefully they did. Of course the Irish night will be coming up for St Patrick's Day. I'd like to wish you all, of course, a happy St David's Day, as it's the 1st of March today. I know that there are a few Welsh people in Woodley, but in 2 weeks' time, on Saturday the 15th of March, of course, will be Irish Night at St John Bosco. So if you'd like to book a ticket, then please contact somebody at the church and you'll be able to do so. Of course, Book Week is well on its way, and of course Book Day, and of course Chapter 1, that has won the award of Best Bookshop in the southeast of England, will be supporting it too. Of course, something that's very close to home with people that like going to Chapter 1 Bookshop, of course, is the library. Tomorrow will be held the tabletop sale in the library on the 2nd of March, and of course they're having the chess club on Wednesday the 5th of March. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley for this week. The sun is shining very nicely in the sky, there's hardly no wind, and it really is a very, very pleasant day. Probably one of the most pleasant days that we've had this year. And of course, over not too far away in the Woodley precinct is a fantastically vibrant Saturday market, and it really is absolutely packed. And as we listen very closely, we can hear we can hear the crash and smash of bottles going into the bottle bank near Lidl's. Well, that's about it. If you'd like to contact me, then please do on 07738 573 or jack.wright@guidemail.co.uk. Well, from outside the Oakwood Centre, right here. That's the centre of Woodley. From me, Jack Wright. I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.